Oh my God, are we online? It looks like we're online. Things look like we're online. I'm like a half an hour late because of CenturyLink. So, just before we start out, fuck CenturyLink. Second of all, I was gonna bump the brightness of this up. Probably shouldn't mess with it, but I think it needs just a little. Configure video, just a little. Yeah, yeah, like a 15. Just a little help because I'm falling in love with the scan lines, and of course, sound would help too. Panic Basket. Hi, Kitty Kate. What's up, dude? Just gonna sit here and cry and get pissed off and fuck CenturyLink. And I guess we're just gonna try this with 3 lives because I forgot to change it to 7. Hey. Bienvenidos. Wow, okay, that didn't last long. Obviously, it's been a little while. I'm gonna fuck CenturyLink like Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna wish my dick gets big as the Eiffel Tower so I can fuck the world for 24 hours. What a poet, that man. I didn't say I was gonna fuck him on stream. Now that you mention it, I probably could get some views on Pornhub with that. I don't know how the hell I didn't die there. Be humble. Actually, speaking of being humble, I can barely hear myself. So why is that? I probably need to. There we go. Hey, now I can hear myself. You might not think that's a big deal, but as it turns out, I can't speak if I can't hear myself. Makes singing really awkward. I can only imagine, like, if I had a microphone in the car, I probably should go over the footage from my dash cam. If I had a microphone in my car, like when the music is so loud that I can't hear myself, it's probably all like off tune and shit. This chaos is killing me. I don't need your sarcasm. Well, you know, I made it through the first stage on 3 Lives, and I think that's my first time ever doing that. So I'll take it as a small victory, and maybe we should just do this from now on, forever and ever and ever. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Actually, let's rethink this for a second. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Damn it. I'm just not fast enough. Really not. Wow. Jesus. Never let that guy throw the grenade before, and I don't know. Maybe I just don't want to win. Like sabotaging myself. You know, I've been presented with that. Number one, I probably couldn't do that. I have a government job. But number two, I also have this option. I mean, it makes my whole face disappear. That's actually kind of cool. You know what? We're gonna roll with that for a while. This is like one of those relationships where you know things have to draw a natural conclusion, but you can't walk away from it because I needed that, didn't I? I needed that. That was like key to my whole strategy. Bum. And you know what? If I can beat the game on 7 lives in a reasonable time tonight, I might switch over to probably Mega Man X. Woo! I remember, like, every other time I've ever played this game, I sit here in the tank and I'm, like, all careful and shit, trying to kill people before they get to me. And now, like, the whole strategy is to break the fucking tank. Not smart. Not smart. Come on. Oh, I needed that, too. Oh. I'm just the worst. Just the fucking worst. Back when you used to be able to skip all the publisher and developer fucking bullshit. Like, I know who made the game. I got it. It's like ads on a DVD. Yeah, do you remember that shit? Fuck it. gonna roll with it for now. Yeah. Like you buy a DVD. It's like, okay, well, thanks for taking my $25. And the first fucking 7 minutes of the DVD were ads for shit like. Could you thank you. I actually need the concussion. Just. And then afterwards, you were like, you know what? I'm so, like, the whole CenturyLink thing got me off to a bad start. And now I'm just, like, not paying attention at all. So we're just going to roll with it. Everything that happens, we're going to roll with. And right now, we're just going to roll with 3 lives. And hopefully that just not suck as much. There's just nothing in the world that pisses me off like a shit internet service provider. You literally have one job that I pay you for. And when you're not doing the job, I'm going to get pissed. It's like I elected to pay these people extra. I pay twice as much for the same service as a regular consumer internet provider. Because they said that they would promise uptime, and I'm not fucking getting it. So yeah, the salt is real. I hope somebody from CenturyLink sees this shit. So yeah, they're supposed to refund me money. But then they all sitting there like, well, your connection looks fine from here. Like, yeah, I get it. But the fucking thing ain't up. So, what do you want from me right now? And then they're like, okay, well, we'll send you a new modem. Like, great. Could you, like, fucking send somebody out here to figure this shit out? Well, everything seems to be testing fine from our end, so there's just, there's no need to. Fine. Could you at least get fiber in my neighborhood so I can not deal with this bullshit? Well, I'm contacting my people, and hopefully they'll have an answer for me. Like, God, could you do your fucking job? That's what I'm angry about. Do your fucking job. Although the salt definitely seems to be helping me. Because now I just finished the first stage with 3 lives. I think I died once. Yeah, that's why I wanted to pay them twice as much. So I could fucking, have shit that's working. Oh shit, I forgot how dizzying this is. I'm so upset that my accent changed. And so I've hit them with "Listen, bitch" plenty. God damn it! I thought I had that one. SR Strats attempted and failed, but you know what? I'm doing all right. Like, I'm not upset with my performance so far. So, like, I guess I could just sit here and get angry and maybe not win any speedrunning records, but man, I'm pissed. I'm salty as fuck. And I get angry. Like, I it's not like I don't get angry. But, I haven't been this angry in such a long time. I was doing fine right up until there. Fuck. Now I'm making bad mistakes. I stopped thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be this angry. I don't like being this angry. I want to be happy and shit. Like, I want to play the game. Like, I love playing this game. I don't know what the fuck happened. Because, as a kid, I didn't really like this game. Because, I don't know, I wasn't very good at it. I'm not super good at it right now, but I'm alright. I'm alright. Like, I've wanted to beat this game, I don't know, since I was like, I guess since I rented it. And so when I finally did beat the game, like, that was such a fucking revelation for me. Why do I suck? And I get it, like, it's just rote pattern memorization. You just do the same thing over and over again, which is probably why it's such a great speedrun game. You can literally time everything down by the frame. I'm sure the task runs for this are just fucking crazy. There I go running my goddamn mouth again. I don't think I could beat this on first. Nope. Close. Close. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. And this, like, the fifth, I think it's the fifth stage. I'm still not going to be able to beat, like, whew. So you know what? I'll take it. We're gonna reverse this. It's the false advertising stream in honor of CenturyLink. Fuck me. I was doing so well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change it. The false advertising stream. There we go. The salt is real. Someone burned some bridges. If only I had, 2,000 viewers to cause a ruckus with. Could you fucking imagine? Oh, we didn't appreciate what you said about us. We thought your words were a little harsh. Homing missile OP. First time I've ever said that about homing missiles. And I actually lost my window. There we go. Cake sounds good. Cake sounds good. Though ice cream sounds better. I'm more of an ice cream guy. And ice cream and cheesecake. That was my concussion missiles, you son of a bitch. I think I might have broke Tunu. Well then. I don't know why I just let that happen. I think my head is in the cheesecake right now. Monkey Farts, you're going to need to give me some more information than just a pint of ice cream. Because if it was just like Kemp's, I don't want to hear about it. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. I don't know if you've ever had, oh, what is it called? That new ice cream that's out there that's, like, you could eat the whole thing and not feel terribly guilty about. I don't remember. I have not heard of Screaming Brothers. Shades of F-Zero. Throw fireballs at me. I don't think it's keto. It's just not like super full of sugar. There's some sugar, just not a lot. I don't know why I started there. Because I'm stupid. I think it might be because I'm stupid. It was super cute that the ant got stuck. Oh, bruh. Oh my god, I didn't know you could do that, you son of a bitch. I gotta say, this song is my least favorite on the soundtrack. And I can't tell if it's because I don't like this stage or if it's because the song sucks. I don't feel very disconnected from my feelings yet. I get so dizzy. Like, I want to be so good at this game, but I keep getting so dizzy. I feel like if I didn't get so dizzy, I wouldn't suck quite as much. Oh my god, I got... Okay. I don't think you can count it as lunch if you just didn't eat dinner. That's that shit that I'm talking about. See me physically in pain, it's because I'm hurting on the inside. I've never tried this with a spread gun. Maybe better? Oh shit. Oh shit. I made it out of the stage in 3 lives. Laser weapon OP? Tuna, sometimes I don't eat breakfast. Actually, most of the time I don't eat breakfast. That was a mistake. That was an even bigger mistake. No, I just don't eat breakfast. I head straight to dinner. Or like breakfast would be like a muscle milk. That was a little bit of a problem. All right, we're getting further, so I'm gonna stick to 3 lives, and then see if we can make it through stage 5 without dying, or without losing. We're gonna call it losing. Not a great start. Not an even field beyond. Little did I know as a kid that you could do the switch weapons thing and, like, abuse that shit. That would have changed everything. Probably not. I probably would have still sucked. There's probably like a speed run strat in how to get through all this shit without waiting or dying. Or dying from waiting. Or, you know, noobing. Noobing. Fucking, I don't use those things anyway. Is it your goal to come up with, like, unhealthy things? Do they have to be unhealthy? Was it terrible for a stage? Terrible. I was hoping I'd be able to get through that without dying. And instead I died twice. Twice. I've been, driving Lincolns before Lincoln Penguin drive like this. Later, bitches. You know, I've been thinking about how usually I change my body, like, significantly when it comes to milestone birthdays, and I think it's like a midlife crisis thing. When I turned 30, I lost a lot of weight, and I was actually pretty jacked. It'd be nice to hit 40 in stride, you know? Be pretty fit. Not necessarily one of those people who's always talking about running or whatever, but just to kind of feel good about myself. I don't feel bad about me right now, even though I'm a ghost right now. Oh my God. Actually, that came out of the Army really thin. Like rail thin, like disgusting thin. Even my parents were like, I don't think you're healthy. I jumped right into that. Because I'm an idiot. You know, fuck it. Good Lord, how did they let you in at 110? Like, that doesn't seem responsible. Well, there's small, and then there's like 110. Man, that's... Yeah, see, that's another guy that they probably shouldn't have let in. I don't know. When I joined, I was 195, and after I came out of basic, I was 150, and I look gross. God damn it. I mean, all they had me doing was running and then fucking low carb bullshit meals. Which, to be honest, weren't terrible for the most part. Breakfast sucked. Did everything by name, so every once in a while I get like a minute 15 to eat, which was like a luxury. Man, 2 weapons are OP, period. Hey man, looking nice is important if you want to intimidate the enemy. far as the army went, you never really saw more than 4 or 5 of them at a time. Fucking shit. Okie dokie. That's a reset. Like it's a speed run, right? God damn it. Yeah, I never really had an issue carrying anybody. And I mean literally. Because we had to do that little medic pickup thing that they do. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I'm the worst. Let me try it again. You didn't even low correctly. And I missed my shield. Ugh. Fucking really? Really? I was doing better when I was pissed. Now I feel significantly less pissed because I haven't dropped any frames since the beginning of the stream. But no, here I am, completely unable to actually play the game. I should probably just switch to something else before I embarrass myself so significantly that my parents call me to let me know how much I've shamed them. Yeah, I'm usually pretty at peace with the world. Why? What is wrong with the world today? What is wrong with the world today? I don't know, it seems like you said yourself it's a tuna sandwich. It's a tuna sandwich. Corn and cilantro. This guy's pretending to be all unhealthy, and he's like putting corn and cilantro on a sandwich. Can't fool me. I've read your book, you bastard. Okay. I did it without dying. Finally, the first stage without dying. Finally. Finally, the rock has come back. I don't get an extra life. Okay, that's fine. I didn't need it. You just pretend. Alright, so we'll do that. Oh my fucking god! I got stuck. I got stuck. Everything bad that happens to me is my fault. You know what? Maybe going into the next stage with homing missiles won't be the worst thing. I love the taste and mouthfeel of most things. Probably not durian. And that's it. You know what? The homing missile thing is kind of working out for me. Gone fishing. I don't know how you can not like well, I don't know. So, Jackie doesn't like mayonnaise. But she likes Miracle Whip. Which to me is the most disgusting shit on the planet. But like, I'm a fancy bitch, so I like aiolis and whatever. You're gonna have to ask her. For some reason, she thinks it tastes better. To me, I think Miracle Whip is an abomination. Cool Whip. I love sauces. I love everything you can put on. You know what? I love food in general. Like just as a general statement, I love food. How do you take your food? Yes. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit. I failed you. I don't know why you typed toe. I thought you were just into some really weird shit, and I wasn't going to question it because I try not to judge people for that stuff, but... Gonzo, welcome to Ops, and thank you for the sub. 5 months. Five months. What has happened in 5 months? All the things that happened in 5 months. I wasn't paying attention, and that is why I died. That is why you fail. Although so far we've been having a really good run. That is my first death so far this game. Oh. Oh, that was close. Heat Seeker OP. Feels too new indeed. Look, on a professional level, like in my job and everything, nothing's really changed in 5 months. But on a personal level, Game. Oh, double game. Everything was going well until then. I guess the game decides what's best for you. Maybe I don't like that. Contra dudes flying high. Fuck me. Fuck me. I guess everything has gone to shit. All right, Tunu. Be well. Enjoy your tuna. Tunu. I can't make anything clever out of that, but I was trying. I lost so many lives. I lost like 5 lives, and it was just stupid, stupid mistakes. Admittedly, I haven't played this stage as much as the others, but that's such a great place to not fuck up, and then, you know, walk into this situation with more than 3 lives, and then, like, weapons would have been nice, too. God, I wish it wouldn't do that. It just makes me so dizzy. Bum, bum, bum. The worst part is I don't remember where to go. Oh, there's a map. That's awesome, actually. Saved me a lot of trouble. Where do I go from here? I can go left. Learning things. I want to keep the laser. Yes. Yes. I feel like Marv Albert. Yes. What? Oh my god, I got good at that stage. I'm fucking shocked. I don't know what to say. I mean, I know what I need to do, which is save the shit out of that. I have already played that stage twice today, and I legit can't handle my stomach doing that again. Well, there's that. Well, there's that. So, what have I learned? You can't let the aliens get out of hand. Because they will fuck you up. It was my favorite weapon you just took away from me. You dirty rat. Fuck, I didn't know that. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Firing my laser. Shit. Oh, I don't even have to be in his face to do it. Oh my god. Well, if there are people who are disappointed, it's definitely me. Actually, the soundtrack to this level is pretty fucking baller. Ah, no, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that little leg tube thing is fucking gross. Oh, I didn't know I'd go this far back. I've learned some things, namely, I don't have to jump to shoot him, which is my bad. I was under the impression that you would have to. Shit. You know what? We're gonna have to grind this stage if we have any chance of, we're gonna have to grind this stage if we're gonna have any chance of finishing this in one continue. And yeah, I'm just gonna restart that again. We're gonna work on this until we get it right, and then we're gonna try it all over again. Oh, see, I didn't even think of that. I could have used those to save my life. Stupid. Forget about something simple existing. Oh, you motherfuckers. Oh, you double motherfuckers. I was going to grind this stage to get better, but as it turns out, I need to learn some lessons. Woo. Oh, blocked. Well, apparently I didn't want that anyway. This is why I needed 7 lives. Shit. I remember getting to this point going, is that it? Did I win? Did I win? It would have been too easy, wouldn't it? I don't think I've ever gotten that one before. No me gusta. No me gusta. Shit. You can't jump on it. And I don't know why I thought I would decide, like, that was the time to try that. See how far back we have to go. I've already lost all my lives. This will be significantly easier if I can learn not to die. Immediately, that was a better start. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. It's a great new world we live in. Happy as a pup since love looked up at me. Except I'm an idiot. Such an idiot. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Junior. You know what? Let's just restart the whole stage. We're gonna grind this until we can get it right, and then we'll come back and start the whole thing all over again. Because that was terrible. What, Hi, Vigilante. How are you? Thanks for stopping by to wish me a nice stream. That's very nice of you. I think my SNES Classic just died, which is not great. Turns on. There it goes. Yeah, you know, somebody said that I should paint my hair green so that I would disappear on the green screen, but so I just turned the lighting green, and I'm kind of digging this. I think it's working for me. I am the voice inside your head, and I control you. That was such a small mistake. Oh, and I made it twice in a row. So what does that tell you? Oh my god. Here I am like, I should learn how to not die. And I die 3 times in a row. Like a noob. So yeah, I'm just gonna restart the stage again. We're gonna grind this stage until we don't die. And then we're gonna give a shot to beating the whole game on 3 lives with 1 continue, as the gaming gods intended. Oh my god. Okay, I can't do this with 2 concussion misses. That's what I've learned. Who knows? Maybe, you know, maybe this will just be my stream from now on. Is me doing the green face thing. Hi, Loon. Sleepy salutations to you as well. Oh! All you guys have missed so far are angry rants about CenturyLink and how much they suck. Although, I mean, you've seen it in the title. Maybe you didn't really miss it. I didn't say I was missing it, Bob. Damn, that was fast. Oh my god! Oh Lord. Okay, well, let's just assume that I'm not going to need that with these concussion missiles. Son of a bitch. There... Okay, so that on that note, CenturyLink versus Comcast. I used to have Comcast. And I used to have 270 or 280 meg down and 25 up. And I switched to CenturyLink because Comcast sucks. Comcast sucks. Because despite the really fast service, I was getting drop frames. I was getting like anywhere between 2 and 8% drop frames per stream. And right now, since I've restarted the stream the third time, I've had 46 drop frames, which is great. I know what the problem is. Because they've sent out like 10 different fucking idiots to come out here and tell me, you know, I think your router's bad, or you need a new modem, and we got a new modem and a new router because that's what you do. And so then they replace all the fucking cables here to the box, and I'm like, dude, it's not at the box. I know when it started happening. When you guys started fucking messing with the line over there, then is when I started having. Well, we'll have to have somebody sent out to check that out. Like, okay, well, when? We'll get back to you. And they never get back to you, and they never send anybody out, and it's just bullshit. So, finally getting tired of their shit, I signed up with CenturyLink, who promised me, you know, hey, if you sign up for a business line, you won't have any, if you have any problems, we'll respond to it immediately. You guys have fiber available in your area. All you have to do is get your landlord to allow us to install it, and we'll hook you up with fiber for the same price that you're paying right now. Oh my god, and I'm just getting fucking distracted because I'm bitching about ISPs again. And so my landlord agreed to it. He's very amiable. He's like, man, if I had fiber in this building, I might move in myself, which is, cool. And I was supposed to learn my lesson from the last time I did this, that I can't have 2 concussion missiles at the same time. Did I? No. Oh, I activated it just way... Well, that's fine. So, he authorized it. He called the number that they gave me to authorize it, and he authorized it. And then we're like, hey, it's been like a month. What's going on with the fiber thing? And he's like, I haven't heard back from him. So he called the number back, and now they refuse to fucking pick it up. They don't answer, and he leaves messages, and then they just never call back. And so I've got this business liaison, and her name is Elizabeth, and she is the most worthless human being alive. Because Elizabeth, I've been in contact with Elizabeth with my ISP problems since day one. I switched over to CenturyLink to make sure a 24-hour stream would happen because I was having such issues with Comcast, and CenturyLink was so bad that I had to go back to Comcast for the 24-hour stream, and I figured we'd just get things worked out. Oh my god. So we switched over eventually. Like, I just had them both side by side for like a month. And since the beginning, I was like, Elizabeth, this shit isn't working. You guys need to fix it, or get me out of my ETF. And she was like, oh, well, I'll get somebody to look into it, and you know, like they do the same thing where they just promise to replace your modem. And oh my god! They promised to replace your modem, and then like they sent me new modems, which, by the way, haven't done shit. They even upgraded my modem to the next level. And that hasn't done anything. In fact, like, I mean, like, okay, my wife got a new laptop, so that she could run her business from the laptop. The laptop has been fucky, so we got her a new wireless card in case that was the problem. And the wireless card, replacing the wireless, like, we got a brand new killer 1550 wireless card, like Bluetooth 5, brand new. And the wireless card still just doesn't fucking work. I bought a new laptop. I have the same wireless card she has now. I'm still having issues. And even, like, when I tried to start up the stream, like, just trying to start up the stream went so badly that I was getting, like, 4 megabits down and 3 megabits up, which is just fucking unacceptable. Period. The word is unacceptable. And you know, it's still nothing. Oh, I'm in contact with my people, and hopefully we'll have an answer soon. No, you're not. You haven't done shit. So, like, I'm just like a minute away from just calling the Attorney General's office. Oh my god. Wow, I got fucked. Yeah, there's a Bluetooth 5 now. It's truly awful. It's truly awful. So to everybody listening, and I've dedicated this stream to CenturyLink business. They suck. I paid extra money to make sure that I wouldn't have any downtime, and they have done nothing. And I think the problem stems from an issue, like, it was last summer, or maybe the summer before. No, it was last spring. So last spring we had some flooding in Good morning, North. You know, I'm just using some green light, and I think it looks cool. So we're gonna roll with it. Also, you know, it makes me feel a little less fat. You know, we had some flooding, so some people came out to do some work, and I just did that again. Oh, I'm gonna start over again. You know, they came out to do some work, and they had to redo the CenturyLink lines because they cut the lines. I'm not sure why they were buried so close to the building anyway, but whatever. They cut the lines going to the building, and I think when they rebuilt it, they just didn't rebuild it correctly. We only had, before we set up with CenturyLink, we only had one other CenturyLink customer in the building. And then, and the problems that we were having with Comcast, we're in contact with another person in the building who's also having the same fucking problems with Comcast. He's just not around to deal with it. Oh my god. I keep forgetting. Yeah, as much as I would love to green out the mic, it's way too expensive to do anything to it. Although I do have like a mic like holder thing that I put green tape on. You can kind of see it. I thought it was clever. So yeah, I'm angry. I'm so angry. And just, you know, like, any sort of communication would be wonderful. But CenturyLink sucks. And, you know. So did Comcast. And I really don't know at this point which one is worse. The inability to conduct business or to download it. Like, right now, if I try to download something on Twitch, I don't know if they have any green pop filters. I'd have to take a look. I've only seen black. Yeah, no, if I was trying to download a patch for Rainbow Six Siege, and I couldn't watch a Twitch stream at the same time And it wasn't like I don't use all the bandwidth. I actually have my laptop bandwidth limited to 7 megabits per second, 7 megabytes per second. So there should be no issue. Ha! I finally found where you're supposed to use these things. And that's the thing. And I like at this point I made the decision, and I know my wife wasn't super happy about it, but I actually increased the cost of our internet to go with slower internet with the promise that it would work. So Comcast is like, we promise it'll work. It'll be more reliable. If it's not working, you can call us, and we'll issue refunds and whatever. And I've done that. I've called, and because like the whole system says, well, the connection's good, then they won't issue a refund. So what's the point? All of my problems with CenturyLink could be solved if they would just get off their fucking asses and install fiber. Period. I know they don't want to do copper wire maintenance. Because testicles are everywhere. It's like the philosopher Kanye West once said, her beauty is why God invented eyeballs, and her booty is why God invented my balls. Oh, I almost heard it. Son of a bitch. So yeah, in the United States, because of our lack of net neutrality laws, hint hint, you have people get select geography monopolies, and there's no other way to share it because they put the lines down, and the lines aren't government owned; they're ISP owned. And I understand why they do it that way. I think it was really short-sighted of the government to allow people to do that way. They're utilities. I just did that to myself. Oh my God. I'm the worst. So, and the other problem is they continue to sell companies to other companies. And so Comcast owns like 40% of the United States internet, which is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And one of the reasons that we should have had net neutrality in place is because Comcast wants to take your ability to choose how you get your content marketed at you and force you to continue to pay for cable. Man, I suck. This is my favorite part of this level's soundtrack. It's so Wing Commander. Oh, you motherfucker. That's alright, we needed to restart anyway. I don't know about... I think Time Warner might be CenturyLink now. Yeah, I don't know. I've got a friend who lives in an apartment building that I used to live in, and they get fiber service for like $80 a month or something, which is half of what I'm paying now. And he doesn't have any issues. He gets a gigabit up and down, and here I am struggling to get 100 down and 10 up for my $160 a month, but they won't give me the fucking service I'm paying for because they're inept. So if you want to see what angry looks like, how, like, the people who vote against net neutrality, okay, so there's two theories. Number one, obviously, is that people think that, well, obviously, no, that they're corrupt, period. Ajit Pai and everybody who voted for it, they're clearly corrupt, period. But they think that by removing the net neutrality restrictions, that they'll be allowed to create new technologies and offer better customer service. How true is that? Well, we know how true that is. Look at my fucking CenturyLink problem. Oh. Yeah, you pay extra for business internet. And one of the, that's actually pretty reasonable for business internet. Because, like, for Comcast Business, they wanted, I don't remember what it was, but it was obscene. For 80 megabits, it was like $200 a month. And yeah, they are. This internet service is a utility, period. It is no longer a nicety. It is a necessity to operate in the first world in 2018. And the fact that anybody could even make that a question, because because it's a utility where you're from. The fact that anybody can make it a question is disgusting. One of the things that the federal government imposed upon ISPs in the last couple of years, thanks to the Obama administration, was that these companies were forced to find a way to bring internet service to rural America. And that was the problem, is that they didn't want it. I think overall, net neutrality has ended because they don't want to have to deal with how do you provide internet service to somebody who's not going to make you money. But then also, they want to end the restrictions that require them to offer low-cost service in federally subsidized housing. So if you're poor and you're getting Section 8 housing, then they give you the opportunity to purchase internet at a very low cost because, again, it is a utility. And now I'm with CenturyLink, and I pay $160 a month. I think like $8 of that $160 a month is I don't remember what they called it. It was like internet recovery surcharge, and it sounds really weird, but what that $8 is supposed to pay for is the subsidy of somebody else who is less fortunate than me getting internet, and I pay that gladly. If that's actually what they're charging me for, I think that's great. I would pay more if I could, if I knew that was going to go toward people who are unable to provide internet for themselves. I would absolutely pay for that. But I don't know whether or not that's actually going toward those companies. I don't know if they're actually going, those communities. So I don't know, where that money's going or where it's coming from, because now, according to the restrictions that have just been lifted, they don't have to provide that. So am I just getting charged because it's fun? I'm so stupid. I just keep doing the same shit over and over again. I'm treadmilling. You can't find out if they're full of shit. The attorney general has to do an investigation in order to determine whether or not they're full of shit. In fact, CenturyLink just got in trouble with the Attorney General for charging people too much money for what they were promising. And not in like the situation where I watch my fucking bills like a hawk. They were telling people that their internet service was only going to cost $35 a month, and then turning around and charging them $70. Not a couple dollars more. They were doubling the fucking fee because they can't be trusted to do business like regular human beings. And if anybody from CenturyLink happens to be around and listening and determining whether or not I'm slandering your company, you can look that one up. That one was in the news. Oh, God. Anyway, short story. CenturyLink can suck my balls. Hey, come on. Oh my fucking, this bullshit boss. You know, I think at the end of the day, people just want to hear me rant about really, really angry shit. Yeah, and that's what fucking Comcast wanted to do to me. I signed up a couple years ago for a great package. I don't remember what the terms were, but it was dirt cheap. Oh my god, I can't do it without the concussion mission. It was dirt cheap. I think I was getting 140 down and 10 up, which, like, my problem was the 10 up. You know, as a streamer, you want as much upload bandwidth as you can get. And I was paying, like, I don't know, $50-$60 a month. And then they turned around and said, well, that package isn't available anymore. We're going to have to upgrade you. What do you mean the package isn't available anymore? I just got rid of the goddamn concussion missiles that I needed. So they turned around and they said, well, that package isn't available anymore. And then they put me on the new package. They said, well, you're going to have to use the most newest available package. And it was like, I don't know, 20 megabits slower down and the same 10 megabits up. And it was somehow $140 a month because suddenly they decided it was going to be. Oh yeah, so yeah, if you happen to be on Twitter and you see my posts to CenturyLink, the last couple ones, I would really appreciate it if you retweeted them because oh man, so I would love for CenturyLink to know that fucking anybody will read my tweets. Because I'm pretty sure nobody does. It's just me bitching about companies at this point. If I ever ran for political office, somebody would look that shit up and go, wow, that guy's really angry. Appreciate it, North. Well, that's a restart. one of these days, I'm gonna get this on one continue, and then we can move on. But hey, I made it to this point on one continue. I mean, I know I save state to practice, but I'm proud of myself so far. I made some huge progress. That was stupid. I thought I could get behind. Nope. Nope. That was not going to work. Wish I ran a radio show. I could just... Caller, you're on the air. Tell us about your Comcast and or CenturyLink horror story. I guess in a way I am running a radio station that just happens to have like a video attached to it. Because, I mean, Twitch is weird, isn't it? Like, we're all sitting here, are we really here for the games? Like, sometimes you tune into a streamer for the games. You stick around because there's something there that you want. Yeah, I've got a lot of radio practice. Oh, I just did it to myself again. Like an idiot. I didn't mean to do that. My SNES Classic just pushed back a little bit. Actually, what I wanted to do was yeah, you don't stick around for the game. You've seen the game. People don't really tend to watch games that they've never played before. They watch a streamer play a game that they've never played before. That's what they're interested in. But I really wanted to get into sportscasting. I just have kind of a stutter. So it doesn't work out for me. Spent most of my more formative years sitting there at home. Oh, I do. It's a little one, but it's enough to sometimes stop me from doing whatever I'm doing. It's almost Tourette's. Fuck me. Because I'll just get stuck. My SNES Classic did it again. Why you do this, bro? No, I'm really glad. Oh, I'm bugging the game out. It doesn't like the reset. That's cute. Yeah, sometimes I'll be talking and then I just kind of, like I'll get stuck on a word and I'll go, fuck, and then it'll finally come out, but I don't know, I think it's just a mental tick. I don't know if it's actually, I don't think it's actually Tourette's. But it's there. That's not something that's radio friendly. There I go, making the same mistakes over and over again. Oh my God. You know, I could see myself doing podcasts if somebody else was willing to edit them. I'm lazy as fuck, though. I know Kate and I joked about doing a podcast at some point, but I would never put her through that. Oh, I thought I was in front of you. That was my fault. Editing a podcast just sounds miserable. I don't know. I watched Keon Lyon edit a podcast on Twitch. He did that, and it was pretty miserable looking. Because you got to take, hopefully you're smart enough to get each of the participants to do their own audio sourcing, which is great. But then you have to sit there and recompile everything, and then make it one big stream, and then hopefully make everything edit together correctly. And yeah, that's like I have a YouTube account, and the whole reason I have a YouTube account is to make mistakes and archive them over and over again. No, is to let the IRS know that I'm not just faking the whole Twitch thing. Everything that I've spent on money on here, including the microphone, is going to get written off on my taxes because this is a business now. I try not to look at it as a business when I operate, but because at the end of the day, I think the best way to operate a Twitch business is to have some more friendly friends and not just, God, yeah, I know. And that was the other thing. Like, who's going to want to fucking go back through my archives and listen to whatever I have to say about probably Comcast or CenturyLink or whatever music I'm listening to at the moment? I have not yet made a company, but thanks to because Twitch is Twitch at the end of the year, out of the end of this year, because this is the first year I'm getting paid. Twitch is going to be providing tax documentation. I couldn't have said that anymore, radio. Twitch is going to be providing tax documentation. I'm going to use that as kind of the motivator to file a limited liability corporation. And then I'll have all my shit together. And I'll get to write off all the things that I buy, because right now, like, as far as all this stuff goes, the ability to bring a stream to you is it's not important to you how the game looks as long as it's smooth. But to me, what's like, I pride myself in being able to provide a 60 frame per second stream at 1080p. Even though the SNES Classic is not formatted for 1080p, whenever I play a game on the new laptop I just bought, it's in 1080p. So I want, if you want to watch the game, I want you guys to be able to enjoy it as much as possible, which is why I also bought like a green screen. This is just so much screen real estate. I cut this off quite a bit because I don't know. You see people like with their you have to choose. Am I going to be largish and take up a quarter of the screen, or am I going to be, small and then you can't see my face anyway? So, actually, this green light thing is cool as fuck, and outside of like being a retro thing, takes up even less of the screen, which is cool, and it still like watermarks it with my face. Oh my God. So I put a lot of time and money into this, and probably more than I should have. The computer that I'm currently streaming with probably doesn't. I'm not gonna green the chair. Oh, the chair is so nice. It's Secret Labs Titan, and it's the only chair that I found that is big enough for like my shoulders without like making me scrunch in like this, and it has solved a lot of my back problems like in the last couple of years. Just to have a nice chair. So yeah, the laptop is is an expense on its own. The audio equipment sitting on my desk right now, I've got about $1,200 in audio equipment. That's not including the other microphone and other devices that I'm not using as part of the stream. The computer that I'm streaming on right now was $1,500, maybe like $1,800. And then I've got 3 monitors because I wanted to be able to, obviously there's the content of whatever I'm streaming here. We've got OBS over here, which I think is really important to have a full monitor dedicated to OBS if you have the ability to do that. Because you want to know, like, the first question is, whenever somebody says something is wrong, is it on OBS? Can I, like, hey, we can't see the game. Okay, can I see the game on OBS? Immediately. Is there a problem with the image on OBS? Can I troubleshoot that there? And then you move on to whatever it is that's on the video preview. There's so many dudes. Yeah, I think you should stream. You should try streaming. And that's one thing I want to tell everybody. Try, I think I love streaming. I don't think I love streaming. I love streaming. I think it's probably my favorite thing ever. I like the sound of my voice, which I know is just arrogant as hell to say, but it is the way it is. But I also like the interactions that I get to have. I like the fact that I got to come back and rediscover Contra 3. I played it as a kid, and I was terrible at it, so I've been avoiding it forever. And then to finally play it on stream and say, you know what, I'm gonna get good at this. I'm not just gonna play it until I suck, and then ignore it. So I did that. I sat down and I played this for hours until I was good enough to beat it. And I can beat the game on. Oh my God! I just a little bit late. Thank you for the compliment. I can beat the game, on continues. It's just I want to be able to beat the game on 3 lives without using any continues. So that's what the grind is about here. And that's thanks to me having streamed it, and then I get to have a great conversation with people about how much internet sucks. And how much their internet has sucked in the past, which I know it's not a super positive conversation, but sometimes it just feels good to get it out. And it's not for everybody. I try to encourage a lot of people to stream. I love being a medium for people who are like, I'm interested in this, but I don't know whether or not I want to follow it. And then later people say, hey, I really want to sound like you do, and I'll say, well, okay, well that's. You don't get to sound like me, but you can sound your best. You can find equipment that makes sense for you. But don't sound like me. I already exist. You need to sound like you. We don't have enough of you. So don't put on a radio voice because it's corny. I feel corny when I do it. But then have fun is the name of the game. Can you have fun streaming? And when when you first start, if you're well networked, at least someone's going to show up and say hi. But if you're not well networked, you have to work for the views. You have to get people to show up, and you have to learn how to talk to yourself. No, you can't. I've copyrighted my sound. It's mine. I'll have my lawyers call you. It's just a good it's a great. I want to call it a hobby because right now it's still a hobby. I'm making money, yeah. Is it a lot of money? No. Is it even paying for the subscriptions that I currently have with other Twitch streamers? No, it's not. And networking is so important. You can save yourself so many steps if you network well. But it's not for everybody, and it can be frustrating for some people. I've got friends who are questioning it right now because they're not seeing the kinds of viewership that they wanted to be able to see. So they spend their time either doubting, am I good enough, or some of them are even a little more realistic. The realism is that at 220 followers, there's no way I should have 8 concurrent viewers. So I'm very lucky in that regard. Because I've seen, you know, other people at 1,500 followers who have fewer viewers than I do. And it's just a matter of the math. The math is not in anyone's favor here because of how many people stream and how many people offer content that the general masses are more interested in. And by that I mean boobies. I'm so proud of like Kate because I kind of pushed Kate into streaming a little bit. I'm not even sure if she really wanted to. She said she wanted to, but she hasn't made she's so natural, like, and it's so great because when she plays games, she's just like, you can hear her enjoy the game or at least be interested in the game, and you know like you don't get to see a lot of that. It's always so manufactured when people play games on Twitch. And then, yeah, no, she says she likes it. I'm just, you know, I don't remember the exact circumstances on how I might have introduced her to that. And like, I didn't even help her out either. That's the crazy part. She was like, I think I want to stream, and I'm like, you should stream. Go stream. She's like, I don't know about today. I'm like, if you don't do it today, then it's never gonna happen. And so she just fucking set up OBS out of nowhere. She's just like, okay, I'm ready. And I was like, damn. All right, cool. So she's awesome, pretty much her own regard. I've offered almost no help at all. Oh, you motherfucker. Yeah, she did. Well, she certainly didn't have it installed when I spoke to her. Not that she needed any help at all. It was just, you know, like, it's one of those weird, like, weird coincidence situation. Oh, fuck, I wanted 2 of these concussion missiles here. I don't know what to do with that. Like, I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with that particular situation. And then I've got, you know, there's a couple of people who I've encouraged from nowhere to an affiliate who have, you know, you end up in that little existential crisis where you're like, man, I've only got 50 followers and things haven't changed at all. I haven't made any followers since then, or I've made 2 or 3 followers here and there. And you're gonna have times like that where you're just not gonna earn any new followers for a while. And that's when you gotta stop looking at it as a progress thing, and you just gotta love it. You gotta love it and provide content that represents you, which is why it's also nice to archive to YouTube in case somebody wants to get curious and fucking curious later. I don't know. I think streaming is like acting. We all put on a little bit of a character here, or some of us more than others. But at the end of the day, every moment is an audition for the person who shows up, and hopefully they stick around. You're auditioning for their attention, and hopefully they'll stick around. Hopefully they'll find something that's interesting in the way you do it, and it shouldn't be the way somebody else would do it. It should be you. And finding the truth of that in yourself is the hardest part of this whole thing. Oh, and I'm just terrible. I'm really frustrated with myself right now, but I'm, you know, really trying to hold it together. I've got a cat currently rubbing my feet with his face because he wants food. I think that's the best I've ever done there. That was an accident. I did not mean to hit that button. I'm just telling you that because that's the truth. Woo! All right. This is a good start. Let's try not to fuck it up. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please don't sue me, Michael Buffer. God damn it. I legit don't know what to do with that. I'm getting pretty smooth with the rest of the stage here. But as soon as I get to that spot, everything kind of falls apart. Shit. I was getting smooth with the rest of the stage there. And then it fell apart. It's that second to last boss there, before the brain. So he's got the two head arm things, and if I have the concussion, if I have both concussion missiles at that point, which means I can't die with the vampire dragon thing. If I have both concussion missiles at that point, then shit. If I have both concussion missiles at that point, then I should be able to beat both of those arms before they come down. But whenever there's just one arm, it seems to snake all over the screen, and I just have no idea how you're supposed to avoid it. Because even if you try to double back on it, like, you can't double back over it, because you'll land on the arm and obviously hurt yourself. Not hurt, kill yourself. And then, if you were to double back underneath it, it can turn around and get you in the corner anyway. So I legit don't understand how you're supposed to hide from it. That's just something else. Did I break it? I broke it. We try again. We try again. Did I kill you? I think, let's see. What do I think about the new TOS? Yeah, let's make that one go viral. Look, Twitch has a problem. And part of the problem is it being negative toward women. But part of the problem is that some women do abuse the system. And the truth is, women do provide content that men can't. And it does get attention that men can't get. Period. And I don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing, because at the end of the day, Twitch.tv is supposed to be about gaming. And for me, what disappoints me is not that women are wearing crop tops or bikinis or bathing suits or whatever. My problem is that they just don't play games, period. Or they're not doing art related to games. Or they're not fucking sewing cosplay shit to go to a con or something. Like, to me, it should be related to the community of gaming. That's what Twitch was sold to me on. Twitch was supposed to be the number one place to watch people play games and to have a conversation with those people. And for them, like, I've seen a couple of these streams like that, and it was just 2 days ago that a woman was fucking on the front page of Twitch, despite all of these fucking changes coming up. On the front page of Twitch, literally at the top of her screen, it says squats for subs. Jumping squats for subs, not even just squats for subs. And at the bottom of the page said fucking subs get Snapchat, which obviously you know what she's going to send you on Snapchat. So if that's what you're signing up for, great. Twitch needs to make the decision as to whether or not they're going to support that content, period, and stop playing games. And I think the problem is that they're not willing to make the divide. IRL streams make too much money. These women make too much money. And at the end of the day, they're getting a piece of that pie. But for me, it's about gaming. And honestly, I feel so disconnected from the gaming community in Twitch and all of this other stuff going on. I don't feel like the Twitch policy is there to protect anybody. I think the Twitch policy is there to be able to ban people who do anything about it and to complain about it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a temporary ban here because somebody decided to upload that somewhere for criticizing that and inciting whatever. I think is bullshit. The policy, I get what they're trying to do, but they need to take a hardline stance on this and stop being soft. Do you have a problem with people doing squats for subs? Period. Do you have a problem with people adding people to Snapchat because they're subs? Period. Do something about it. And then don't put it on the streamers who are like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's right that a streamer would be like, hey, we should go harass this person because they do squats for subs. That's not at all what should be happening, period. But when that community, like, you can only hold somebody so responsible for stuff. And I think, I guess if Twitch, yeah, and Twitch has no right to be telling people that they need to be a certain way outside of Twitch, period. And if that's what they want to do, if that's the stance that they want to say, hey, we're going to hold you responsible for your content and your attitude outside of Twitch, period. then they need to take a hardline stance on all the other stuff that's being complained about. I'm not a Twitch streamer because of convenience or anything. It just happens to be the platform I started on. I did used to stream on all the other platforms as well, but Twitch was the first one to offer me affiliate status. And the reason that I stuck with Twitch's affiliate status is because I like for you as the viewer to have the ability to change what quality the stream is coming down at. Because I try to stream very high quality, and that's not available for everybody. God damn it! Thought I was gonna be able to make that jump. It's not available for everybody. It's not. You can't. Not everybody can view 1080p 60. I get it. It's fucking 5.5 megabits per second to. My monitor switched inputs. Honestly, I'm so tempted to move to Mixer. I don't want to, it's not even like an audience thing. I don't care about restarting. I don't care about, I mean, being able to call my Twitch streaming stuff a business is really cool. So having that, tax documentation does a lot toward. I think I need a new USB cable for this thing. This is a problem. That one died on its own. I wouldn't have a problem restarting and kind of moving over to Mixer, but the truth is, I don't think a lot of people on Twitch would follow me over. I know that there'd be a few people who'd be willing to create Mixer accounts and then put me on anytime I went live, but certainly not 220 people. And honestly, I would miss a lot of my community. I'm super proud of what we've built so far. About what I want to call a Deep Space Expendable, but it's just a community. It's not anything I own in particular. I love the relationships I've cultivated. I really like the people that I've met and kind of started streaming partnerships with. Fucking shit. I need to put a controller shortcut onto this. It'd be a lot to restart from, and I don't know, maybe I should just pull the trigger and do it. I know I keep promising myself to tune up a... Yeah, I think I have a great community. I do. Although, it's so trite, isn't it? Because everybody has a community. Everybody's like, oh, I'm just starting I wanted a nice community. I want to start blah, blah, blah on Twitch. I'm super proud of what we've accomplished. I say we. It was... Coolsville and I, at the beginning of this, we started that Discord. And Cools wanted to start a Discord, and I had started a Discord because I was associated with another band of fellows whom I no longer shared ideologies with. It was just, their Discord was just people that they knew. And I felt like if you don't engage people you don't know, then you're not going to increase... you're not going to increase your viewership, and you're certainly not going to develop a community. It's already it's already a community that you had. That's what you had in your life, and you've just found a way to make it easier for them to communicate. In our little Discord, I know we don't have a lot of people online all the time, but we've got a pretty reasonable number of people who haven't deleted us from their Discord list yet, and that's something to be proud of. But then, starting to expand that, I added Melissa not too long ago. Thick Black Daddy's got his own channel in our Discord. Kitty Kate has her own channel on the Discord, and I hope they end up leveraging that at some point. I know Kate is attempting to, because that's like I wanted a place for people to be able to communicate with their audiences, and I didn't want to have the same strength in numbers, but also I think we do it so wrong. Everybody's got their own island on Discord. And I think Mel actually owns her or has her own Discord server, like just solo. And that doesn't bother me, but it's like I think having Discord servers where it's just dedicated to one person is kind of short-sighted. And it's not a criticism that I'm trying to levy towards anybody in particular. It's just when you have it dedicated to just you or just you and your community. Courtesy, what's going on? Can you tell when somebody deletes if you want to pay attention? Some people have I just love your name. It's great. Some people have like trackers and shit for that. I don't care. If you leave, then that's up to you. You can leave. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. I'm not going to like chase you down and say, "Hey, why did you leave our Discord? What's wrong with you?" I don't know, whatever. We're talking about communities, and I'm ranting, I guess, at this point because I've stopped playing the game. It's not a feature. You'd have to go through a third party. And we did talk about the TOS very briefly. I did talk about the TOS very briefly, and North is being smart and not saying anything about it, so he won't get banned. But like to me, it doesn't make sense to have just your community in a Discord. You should share it with other people because then it continues to move, it continues to thrive, it continues to build itself. Who gives a shit if you've got 25 channels dedicated to one person? It doesn't make any sense. I wanted to have a place where everybody could kind of interact. And I know, like, when I made the change, and it's funny because, like, it's still, at the end of the day, I'm still the administrator on this Discord. And I made the change to put all of the Twitch... Oh, that's cool. To be honest with you, I just play copyrighted music anyway and just deal with it. Yeah, I made the change, like, because we post when people go live, we get go live announcements. I posted that in general, and some people were upset about that at first, and I totally get why they were upset because they didn't want that. Everybody likes to hide the go live announcement channel because nobody likes the everyone ping, and kind of getting constant everyone pings is stupid. So I finally put that in general and then changed that. And, after a while, like after a couple of weeks, people were just kind of cool. Fair use. Are you talking about the music that you're talking about? No, I think it's cool, and I like that we have that. I like that that everybody's just kind of in one spot, and that we're not concerned about who owns what. We're just doing stuff. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, I gotta restart now, definitely. I had a classical music teacher who once said, if you restart every time you make a mistake, you're just going to make the same mistake over and over again. And she was wrong. I've managed to make a different mistake every single time. Like that one. I don't remember her name. It's a shame. She was American born, but she spoke German like a real German. And man, when she was pissed off, you better clear the fucking room. I've got all kinds of little axioms from my my time in life. Oh, I jumped into that like an idiot. No, but she was so like, okay, so it was 7th grade. So I was 14, I think, 13, probably 13 years old. And at 13 years old, I was only 5'4", and she was shorter than me. And I remember she had short hair, like shorter than my hair right now. I still can't come up with her name. She had this beautiful daughter, too. And her daughter was just a couple years older than me, and her daughter could play the violin like a fucking angel. And you could kind of tell that she didn't love it, but, you know, when your mother is a violinist, oh, damn it. When your mother's a violinist, you're going to learn how to play the violin, period. But she was just phenomenal. And her mother was a great orchestra instructor. Like, she had an amazing amount of patience when you were alone, but Jesus, when she was running the class, it was like death. She was just screaming in German all the time, and I'm pretty sure she was just swearing at us. And doing it in German so that, God damn it, doing it in German so that she wouldn't get caught, because she's smart. Although I don't remember the word Scheisse running around anywhere, so. Then again, I know some choice words in Spanish that don't necessarily sound like swearing in Spanish. Yeah, the Scheisse bomb. Oh my god. I'm just gonna die. That's all there is to it. I saw that stop in half a frame. My death was imminent. You know what? We're just gonna roll with it, and that's what's gonna happen. It's Saturday Night Live on a Tuesday, Wednesday. I suppose it's Wednesday now. The Scheisse bomb. You know what? That needs to be God, that should be a game thing, shouldn't it? Like, could you imagine if like a Duke Nukem game or something had a Scheisse bomb? Oh my god, I just replaced the wrong damn weapon like an idiot. See, I'm making a different mistake every time, proving her wrong. Wherever you are, Mrs. I can't remember your name. Know that I've disproven your theory. She'd swear at me in German, I'm sure, for disproving her theory. Lord knows the Germans don't like to be wrong about anything. Well, I think in true Duke Nukem fashion, the Scheisse bomb would detonate, and it would just make like a big, like, it would be an inception noise. It would go, and it'd be the brown note, and everybody would shit their pants. The brown note, which could not. And yeah, then Duke Nukem would say, "Holy shit!" And then, yeah, I can be creative. I have my moments. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, I don't think it would be fair that you had to, oh my god, engage them in full combat afterwards. So either they would die from shitting themselves, or they would be so slowed down by it that they're just easy to pick off. Maybe you don't have to kill them, you know. Maybe they just, I don't know. I've made a huge mistake. And you know, it's funny you should say that about Duke Nukem games because I don't mind Duke Nukem Forever. I think it's fascinating to play. Duke Nukem Forever is it's. I've been following the development of Duke Nukem Forever since the beginning of the announcement of Duke Nukem Forever, which was in a GamePro, PC Gamer. It was this like screenshot that was like an inch by an inch. It was a fucking stamp, and I remember like I didn't know whether or not to be excited because you couldn't really see anything on the stamp. It looked like a level from Duke Nukem 3D. So I'm like, why are we waiting for the same game? And then from then on, like E3 trailers back when, yeah. Well, thanks for reminding me about that. E3 trailers from I think 2001, 2004. Like you saw these little glimpses of what the game was going to be like, and these levels that happened in Las Vegas, and I don't know. Well, it was actually that long ago for me. In 1997, I had just gotten into high school. I was 14. And if you play Duke Nukem Forever, you could see in the game that they never threw any ideas away. That, you know, they might have restarted with the scripts and had to redevelop some concepts around new game engines because they kept switching game engines. And I remember, like, when I was playing the game, first of all, I was dumb enough to pay $60 for it. So fuck me, and I'm an idiot. I get it, but Steam, what the hell? Like, they should have been offering refunds on that. 40 was fair. But it was so fascinating to play the game because it was, you know, it was stuck in a time that, like, political correctness was not a thing anymore. Oh my God, how did I survive that? I shouldn't have survived that at all. So I think it's a fun game to play, but it's not a good game. But games don't have to be good to be fun. I think being politically correct is a measure that makes a lot of sense, period. But we take it too far, and here we go on another rant, so I'm just going to keep this one short. We take politically correctness too far. We should be respectful of other people, but we need to acknowledge that there are differences. I am Asian and Hispanic, and I like a good racial joke. It happens. I think it's funny. And I think acknowledging that we're different is the easiest way to break the tension, because you don't know whether or not it's comfortable to address me in a certain way, or if you can talk about customs or whatever. And for me to get insulted by something is fine. It's perfectly fine to be offended by anything you hear. And I think it's perfectly fine to say, hey, what I just heard from you I think was offensive. But you have to understand that free speech goes both ways. So the other person could tell you to go fuck yourself. Or not fuck yourself, or say, hey, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, but I thought it was funny, or I didn't mean to offend you, but I'm not going to change my attitude towards something. Like, being offended doesn't mean you get to rule a conversation or change the way someone thinks or anything. Like, being politically correct is a good tactful move, especially if you're going to do business with someone or spend time with someone, or do something along those lines. Whatever your interaction is with someone, being politically correct is important on how you introduce yourself. But as you become more comfortable with someone, to have to constantly be on guard, I think, is the most detrimental thing you can have to a relationship, whether it's personal or private or business. Holy crap. Oh. Rant over. There is a time and place for PCness. And to be honest with you, it's most times. But lighten up, No one owes you anything. Yes. I've never seen this one before. That's not good. I knew that was going to go poorly. Okay. So, I now know that I can finish the game in one continue if I don't fuck up, which is like the greatest Ponzi scheme of all time. I'm going to give it a couple of runs, but I'm getting tired. My hand's actually starting to hurt, so we'll try. I don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow. Oh, I do know what I'm going to play tomorrow. We're going to play some classic FPS. Actually, I don't know if you heard of this game, and if you really like Duke Nukem, you should check it out. It's called... And I pre-ordered it without knowing anything about it because I'm stupid. And I don't learn my lessons about pre-orders, about things that I'm excited about, but... Where is it? Iron Maiden. Ion Maiden. I'm going to pull up the store page on Steam. And I'm going to link it in the chat. Because I'm not a woman, I don't need to have bots. Oh no, I was not playing on hard. I'm just bad. Hard'll come eventually. When I first started playing, I actually couldn't make it through the first level without actually. It's early access, yeah. And like I said, I'm not smart enough not to buy something that's on early access, but it's actually built in the build engine, and obviously they're using an updated version of the build engine. I can't remember what the Duke 3D. No, it's eDuke. That's the one. They built it using eDuke, and there's just way more assets and way more frames of animation, and it's very much in the same vein as Duke. Super, super difficult, and I think I'm going to be playing that tomorrow because I'm excited to try it out. I love classic FPS. It's on Steam, yep. And it's available for pre-order. Why the hell was that so late? Oh no, Contra 3 is not on Steam. I'm using a SNES Classic. That's all right. Actually, what my plan was, and I should have done this a long time ago, I was going to play this emulated instead of directly on the SNES Classic. The SNES Classic adds 3 frames of delay. Oh my god, I just fucked myself. The SNES Classic adds about 3 frames of delay, and it's just the way video processing goes, and that's just the way life is. And I wanted to play it emulated just to get rid of those frames, to see if I can make it. Oh my god. I'm a ghost.
Thick Black Daddy. I am a ghost. You can't have my car. You don't want it. It is falling apart, it seems.
No, my car is not super fun right now. I live in Minnesota. It's cold, and right now my heat is all fucked up. In order to get my heat working, I actually have to get down underneath the passenger side and turn it on. Turn on the heat. Also, there's other work that needs to be done. Not to mention, I gotta replace the thermostat. No, I wasn't going for anything specific, although I do have a
demon voice that I can call up at any point.
That's not really a car trouble. It works. It's a working car. It's just sometimes it doesn't work as well as it wanted to.
Sometimes.
Whoa, we got bits.
Get that fixed.
Thanks for the bits, courtesy plus. I've got a voice transformer sitting on my desk, and the truth is, I don't use it as much as I wish I would, because I paid a lot of money for it. It was not cheap. I think I paid $300 for it, actually, and I just don't do it. I don't do it as much as I want to. My intent was to use it on multiplayer games, and the truth is, I don't play multiplayer games. Okay, well, as a demonstration, I guess we can kind of go through the regular. I'm just going to use a pedal here. You can actually go. There's like a bunch of different settings available, and this is the direct setting, which actually has like it's got an echo to it because I'm using a mixed balance situation here. There's obviously a reverb that you can add to anything, but the mixed balance allows you to determine how much the effect kind of qualifies. So like I can change the tone of my voice.
Full time if I want to, and having steamed clams.
You know, steamed clams.
I prefer steamed hams. Ooh, that was kind of Michael Dorn. And,
Outside of that, there's like an auto pitch setting. There we go. You can do auto tune. If you are really bad at singing, it'll come out really clear, but I'm not super bad at singing. The best is, no, it's not there.
There's 2 auto tunes. And this one is a little more radioactive, I guess.
There's a robot feature which allows you to
Completely flatten out what your voice sounds like all the time.
a vocoder.
And there's nothing special about that.
The reason I bought this actually was to kind of experiment with the synthesizer stuff. And some bass stuff because I'm really bad at playing instruments and I and then the standard like
Megaphone.
radio and this crazy scatter effect, which is great for beatboxing if you know how to do that, and I don't. So the whole board is just something I wanted to play around with, especially since my intent was to play with like games that didn't have voice acting, and then kind of read to you guys the voice acting. I was gonna do Metal Gear. Actually, it's coming up in a couple of weeks. Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. I'm gonna pull out the Solid Snake impersonation and do my best David Hayter. Subject you to my best David Hayter, as it were, and hopefully pull out a couple of those little effects just to spice things up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? No, you can be creative. You can do cool stuff with it and just play around. I missed that. The best is yet to come. Turtle, won't it be fine? And that's tough. Keeping track of all the voices is so tough. And Xenogears has a lot of characters. I figured I'd be able to get away with it in Metal Gear because it's probably only like 6 or 7 actual like real characters, and then the other ones are just kind of incidentals. But we'll see. All right, let's see how bad I got in the last couple of stages. I haven't had to practice this at all. I always get so disoriented. All right, Courtesy. Thanks for stopping by. It was like great to see you. Hopefully, I'll catch one of your streams. Saw that you were playing Doom 2 just before I went to take a nap. My customary pre-nap stream, pre-stream nap. There we go. Is what I meant to say. I'll probably be wrapping up here pretty soon if I don't finish the game. Because my hands definitely hurt now using the LNR buttons, because I haven't had to use them all game long. There we go. I appreciate it. I don't think I've died yet, so that's good. It's a good start. It's a good start. Have to be a little bit slower here usually. Oh, son of a bitch! Usually, I have homing missiles at that point. Oh no, that was not what I meant to do. That's all right. That's repeatable. We can do that again. I wasn't super lucky that we didn't die. It's just we're well practiced in normal. God damn it. It's probably a good time to stop, actually, because I'm getting worse. The fact that I didn't make that jump is just disgusting. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yo, unbelievable. Though, I started really bad. I think it's just one of those, like, law of a diminishing return situations. I'm getting bad because I've been playing for too long. Me. Yeah, it's old age. My eyes aren't focusing. I forgot my reading glasses are in the car, and now it's just too cold outside for me to go get them. And, you know, it's just, at some point, life gives up on you. And I just missed the goddamn, All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Really? Really? God damn it, Cisco. Oh my fuck. I actually am getting worse. It's terrible. It's terrible. Yo, unbelievable. Once that you've decided on a killing, first you make a stone of your heart. If you find that your hands are still willing. Yep, I sing when I'm not thinking. I'm sure it drives my wife crazy. Oh, I mean, she likes it when I sing. But I don't know if she likes it when I sing because I'm not thinking about anything. Also, I pick some really weird shit to sing. Like, who remembers Men at Work? Apparently me, and no one else. And Sting, there's a lot of Sting. Peter Gabriel. Jazz standards, a lot of jazz standards. Okay, Courtesy Flush remembers Men at Work. Well, hopefully for more than just Down Under. Oh my god, you're killing me, son. You're killing me. You hurt me deep. In the cockles of my heart. Son of a bitch. That really sucks. Yes, Men at Work did do Who Can It Be Now? A song about not wanting to answer your door because you're afraid it's your fucking parents? I'm not really sure what he was afraid of, but I obviously it's a social anxiety song, and I just don't understand how that didn't end up being more popular. Maybe he was a debt collector. I always feel like somebody's watching me. There we go. George Michael comes up a lot too. Man, do I love George Michael. George Michael was like my favorite artist of the 80s. Peter Gabriel, definitely a close second. As much as I like Sting, I didn't really start enjoying his work until probably about the 90s. Alright, let's try not to die. Ooh. Ooh. Tears for Fears, that's another one. Oh my god, do I fucking love Tears for Fears. Oh my god, yes. And Spandau Ballet. Spandau Ballet. Another great arena rock. Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. Amazing group, underrated. No, it's fine, man. You gotta love what you love. But, I'm gonna say that if you haven't heard I think it was 2006 album from Tears for Fears called "Everybody Loves a Happy Ending," I'd say you were really missing out. It's just a good album on its own. Fuck me. Ooh. That would have killed me. Son of a bitch. Yeah, actually, I think they just released a single this year, if not late last year. And I like it too, but I really did love Everybody Loves a Happy Ending. It was like Beatles classic album good. I'm not a huge Beatles fan, but it was that good. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I've completely ruined my chances on having a fast finish on this boss. Oh, my fingers are actually, like, starting to hurt from doing this shit. Well, it was fast-ish. Better than I thought I'd do. Like carpal tunnel pain. Carpal tunnel. Oh, dude, if you have been using studio mode, I'm just giving you shit. I don't use studio mode. Son of a bitch. Studio mode lets you know when you fucked up irrecoverably. In Contra 3. No, studio mode allows you to preview your transitions so you can see where you're going to things. So if you're going to queue up stuff, you can make sure you're not going to queue up the wrong thing. It's actually pretty handy if you're the type of person who likes to set up your you queue up your transitions so that you make sure, like, if you have a lot of scenes in OBS, and I don't know if you know anything about OBS, but in OBS when you've got all of your stuff all queued up, so like I have a be right back thing, and I've got like my start soon thing. Those are all different scenes. You can queue them up separately and then have them like show up before you actually make the transition. And I don't use it because I have a Stream Deck. So there's just a button that I press. It's not like a hotkey. I don't even think they have studio mode capabilities yet. I'll have to look into that. Oh, shit. Yep, an Elgato Stream Deck. I love it. I think it's, as far as streaming goes, it's the best purchase I've made. So right now, like I've just switched over to having a two PC stream. So I've got my desktop doing all of the heavy lifting for the stream, so that I can increase the actual like quality of the stream, which is part of the reason I can get away with scan lines. But then also I have my laptop that plays like PC games. So to do a two PC stream means that either you have two mouse and keyboard sets, or if you have the Stream Deck, you can do all of the easy commands directly from the Stream Deck. It's still a good idea to have a second mouse. Shit. Yeah, I just started doing two PC streams. And immediately, you know, there's some considerations to be worried about, especially if you have like privacy concerns. But since my gaming laptop is dedicated to stream gaming, I'm not really concerned about people seeing stuff on it. Whereas some of us might have to hide their pornography. I know that whenever Thick Black Daddy ever streams, if he ever pulls up a like just desktop capture, that we're gonna get some choice views, I'm sure. Some high quality lewds. He's gonna get banned immediately. Okay. To my left. Also to my left. I was really hoping it kept pull a laser here. I'm gonna get this route down one of these days. Yo, I gotta say, Latinas, man, like lately I've definitely been feeling that. Apologies to anybody who's going to throw up. There we go. You say not this again, but what I'm seeing is I got good. I can finish the first 5 stages without losing a continue on 3 lives. Everything else is going to be a shit show. So, yeah. It's gonna be you know what's gonna be terrible is when I fucking play this game on hard and I'm gonna have to relearn fucking everything all over again. Man, the first time I played that stage, and I actually think Black Daddy was here, it took me like 20 minutes to finish it, and I was so sick by the end of it that I had to save state when I finished it. That was legit bad. So the stage is different on hard. The route changes a little bit. I don't know anything about it. Obviously, they're a little different, but then the enemy attack patterns for the end are different too. So I don't know how bad it's going to be. All I know is I'm going to spend a lot more time there than I just did. Because I've got a route, like I planned out a route now for the main stage, but for that boss at the end, I just don't know. Fuck me. That was the wrong weapon too. Did not need to be losing that. Well, you might be going to sleep because I think I'm about to die. Because I don't have the second concussion missile, which means I'm not going to be able to cheese the final boss. Yeah, man, I figured out how to get around all that stuff. Turns out, if you don't die, the game affords you some pretty big advantages. But only if you don't die. I don't know what the fuck to do with that. And that's it. That's the end of my run. Shit. There's just no way possible for me to do this now. than I wanted there to be. I was so close. I was so close. Nope, that's it. All right, so that is a sad way to run that and end it, but I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I'm just gonna call it a night. But we're gonna beat it next week, definitely. Tomorrow night, I think we're gonna play some classic FPS games. Got some stuff lined up. Doom 64. We're gonna actually first start out with what is that called? Iron Maiden. I'm dying to try that out, and I just wanted to do a little like preview of that. But then, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate it. But then after we finish with the Iron Maiden premiere levels or whatever, we're gonna play some Doom 64 because I finally got that up and running. Sicko, I'm a sicko, man. I'm a sycophant. Let's see, who do we got? Who's live here? We got people. We got people. We got people. I want to see how far along he is, because we're definitely gonna host somebody. You better tell somebody. We got a birthday stream, so we're definitely gonna host that. Thursday night, if you're around, Thursday night we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 through 3, starting at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Central. I think that's 2 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, and then Friday we'll play something fun. Not sure what. But then Saturday, Kitty Kate, Resident Evil 5. That'll be fun. So in the meantime, I'm going to send a host over to Leonhard Tilly. He's a great guy. It's his birthday, and he's doing a crazy ass Final Fantasy VII Cloud % run. So thanks again for coming out. I appreciate it. I will see you when the plot requires it. But until next time, be excellent to each other.
Captain Cisco, thank you for the host. And how are you doing today? And welcome everyone from Captain Cisco's raid. I'm Leon. I'm usually a JRPG